Yo, that's enough of that. How's everybody doing? Let me switch over. Bam. It's a little earlier than normal today. Yes, I know. I just went to sleep way too early last night, so I can stay asleep. Hey, Steven, thank you for the resub, man. Much appreciated. How you doing? Good morning to you too, brother. Yeah, I went to sleep too early last night, and I couldn't, stay asleep. I usually wake up at 9 a.m. when I'm coming to live stream, but I couldn't for the life of me. So I was like, whatever. I'll just wake up, do some shit, start an early stream, annoy my roommates. I got some good ass drink with me today. I never used to like orange juice, but I don't know, man. I like this. On break at work? Oh man, Steven out here working the early morning shift. Has it been busy at work, Trey? Or Trey? Josh? No. Steven. My brain had to go one through my list of entire friends to get to you. I'm sorry, Steven. Oh man, you should ask to leave early just so you can get home and watch me play some NieR. Of course, don't tell them that, but government workers get the day off today? What for? It's the 28th. It's not some sort of a holiday. Because boxing. Oh, they're supposed to get the day off on Boxing Day? Interesting. Okay, I didn't think about that actually. Excuse me. All right. Well, I'm gonna hop right into NieR because I want to fucking play some NieR, you know. But apparently I'm a little gassy today. Don't mind me. Let's get this music out of here, like so, and we'll bang. All right. I'm actually gonna get it off this intro scene just in case it does show some spoilers, because you know Yoko Taro has a really bad case of showing some bad spoilers in the opening movie scenes. I'm sorry, Captain. Did I wake you up? I didn't mean to wake you up, Captain. You can go back to sleep. I got a kitty sleeping right beside me. I really wish I had an extra cam that I could use as a kitty cam. Alright, let's get into some NieR, boys. It's a cool opening. Cool opening that spoils some shit. I've already seen some stuff in that opening that I would consider spoilers, honestly, and I'm not happy about it. But I'm not gonna talk about it. Kitty cams are great. They're the best thing ever. I would gladly throw a kitty cam up on my stream. I don't know where on the screen I would put it, but I totally would. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I wanted to read that. That was a new journal entry about Kaine. Okay, so I think the first thing I wanted to do... Actually, first of all, I wanted to check whether or not I bought both weapons at the shop here. Because I know I need... Oh, this isn't the weapon shop. Never mind. I know I need to get every single weapon in the game in order to unlock ending E. It's similar to Drakengard. And I know the weapon shop here did sell 2 weapons. I don't remember if I bought them both or not. Rebirth is the one that it gave me. Right? And then I think I bought Earthworm's Claw. How much gold do I even have? 2,000? Probably not even enough to buy the other weapon. So, you know, I'll have to come back here at some point. Can I talk to you, Kaine? No? Alright. Guess I'm just leaving. I got a couple of things I want to do before I do anything story-related. First, I want to go back to the Baron Temple. Because there was still one more door that I wasn't able to go in. One more door that was sealed. And so I want to check now. At least if it even lets me go back anyways. I want to check now if that door is unlocked. And if it is, what extra goodies are awaiting? But the problem is I don't know if it's actually gonna let me in there because we needed whatever that girl's name was.
I fear for the future of
the we needed that guide to get through the sandstorm.
With a king so young.
The people will make up for whatever the king lacks.
Well, yeah, well, let me go. What if I want to go back, huh?
Probably.
That's not cool.
The rules seem to work for them, so who are we to say otherwise?
Is there no way to get back to the temple?
Oh, come
I hope I didn't miss out on anything
There are
really,
as many ways
really
to view the
important.
world as there are people in it.
Okay.
Something on this journey after all.
I actually want to look around now that I, actually have a map of the area.
Maybe. What do you think, Tiny?
Yeah, get out of here, Mr. Wolf. Like, for example, what is this? I didn't see this before. I like how it just freezes the game. What manner of place? What manner of place is this? Looks like a graveyard. The headstones seem to be lacking names. Also, why do they shine as if they were carved from the rock just yesterday? It's a good question. Maybe they were. Can I... Well, there must be some importance if it actually stopped the game in order to have a Vice say something. Maybe it has something to do with these that are out of service. It was kind of zooming there. I didn't notice. Oh, bro, she's straight Naruto running. Yeah, you get them laps, Kane. Alright. Okay, I guess there's nothing I can do here yet. Looks like there's might be something over here. Or it could just be like a ravine. That's cool too. Oh wait, there's a dock here. I haven't been able to do anything with boats yet, but I'm assuming at some point these boats will unlock as a sort of fast travel thing. I don't know. I can't do anything with them yet though. Alright, yeah, let's just head back. Goddamn wolves. There you go. Get out of here, you little bitch. Got me a wolf fang. Okay, that little sound that plays whenever your magic gets fully restored, I keep thinking that's the sound of like a camera activating or something, and it trips me out every time I hear it. Couldn't they have used a different sound effect? Like, even if they just threw a voice in there, like some random fucking voice that isn't part of the game that just says, "Yo, your magic's full," I'd be happy. I'd be okay with that. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, got a motherfucking mushroom. Gonna slice that bitch up, throw it in my stew. It'll be yum yum good. But yeah, like I mentioned earlier, and I don't think I finished saying, I do want to do a couple things before I continue on with the story. I do want to check my fields to see if my shit that I planted grew. Aw, poor Yona. Daddy not there for her birthday. Yeah, the house is just over here. Any new letters? Nope. Wait, is it all dead or? Oh, what happened? Don't tell me I actually have to like water it every single day or something. Are you kidding me? Oh man, come on. I might actually have to go into my PS3 settings and change the change the time. I didn't want to have to do that, but if that's the only way for me to make farming possible, because I don't play this every day. Fuck. Alright, let's just clear all this out, I guess. Come on. There we go. Looks like I'm gonna have to just buy that melon now for Yona. Didn't someone need wheat as well? I have to double check my quests. Oh, I can harvest this. What is that? Ooh, dahlia bulb. Alright, cool. And whatever this was, I can harvest it as well. Tulip bulb. Well, it looks like the flowers are like, yo, what's up? I grew. I might not bother with farming. Fuck. Alright, let's go to the grocer and see how much this shit costs. I remember thinking it was pretty ridiculous, which is why I didn't want to bother with it.
Hey there.
But we'll see.
Hello.
Oh, you don't even sell melons. Alright, cool. I might have to go over to Seafront or something. I don't know.
Hey.
Cool. Yona just needed one melon, right? This guy needed... Oh, jeez, a lot of shit. $10 wheat. At 500, wouldn't that be like 5,000 gold?
Hello.
I can only buy 5 wheat. Oh, because I only have 2,700 gold. Jesus Christ. Maybe I could sell some of my shit.
Hello.
Wait, the bulbs are what I just harvested, right? But I can replant those? Increases the length of flowering and harvesting periods. Interesting. Increases output of the harvest. Are those the only fertilizers I have? Looks like it. Oh, the ones that... Hold on. Did they die because I didn't use any fertilizer? Oh, man. Alright, hold on.
Well,
Oh, cool. It'd be great if you had some fertilizer. Did you have fertilizer?
Hey.
No. Does nobody sell fertilizer here? That doesn't seem right. I would have thought at least a florist would sell fertilizer.
hello.
Ugh. Alright, hold on. NieR PS3. Where to get fertilizer? I'm just kind of reading some farming tips here quickly because I want to know how it works. My apartment makes so many weird creaky noises. I don't like it. Apparently planting rice is very good for money in this game. Where do I get rice?
Hello.
Not from you.
Well.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna just not mess with harvesting for now. Because it seems like the only way to really make it any sort of useful is to manipulate the internal clock of the PS3, and that just feels like cheating to me. I don't want to do that. What was next? Oh yeah, I want to see. I want to figure out where to buy melon. I'm gonna guess it's at Seafronts, but NieR PS3, where to buy melon. Not watermelon, regular melon. Okay, apparently I can buy a melon in Facade, which is where I literally just was. So fuck me. Well, let's go back to Facade and get ourselves a melon. Hello, you got a side quest? What's up, buddy?
Hey there.
Oh, does he got a package? All right, sure. The wolves are gonna be annoying, but order the weapon shop. The wolves are gonna make this a little difficult, but I think I can still get it done.
Hand at this job, Kaine?
Are you serious? Hell no.
Hussies are only good for breaking things anyway.
Maybe I'll start with you.
I'm not gonna lie, I kinda love Kaine. She's the only character in this game that, you know, isn't fucking like a well-spoken, nice-mannered person, you know? She's the only person who has any sort of a mouth on them. And I don't know, that kind of makes me appreciate her. If that makes sense. Alright, so let's deliver this back to Facade. Hopefully I'll have enough money to actually be able to buy a weapon. Okay, these wolves better fuck right off. If you could keep them a little busy, kinda, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, the shades here. Was there shades here before? Okay, alright, buddy. Okay, they can't get past her. Good. I'm shocked he didn't attack me, actually. I like how he's like, I gotta pull out my weapon in order to get in here. This Facade is a dangerous place, man. Y'all ain't know. I just want to make double sure that it's the weapon shop. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I was pretty sure he said weapon shop, but... Alright, buddy. Oh, it's literally just over here. Aight.
Yo,
Oh, you're very welcome, Mr. Blacksmith. Well, you've... Alright, this guy's got a quest, too. So angry and worried right now. Please forgive me. You see, my son has gone into the desert by himself. He's trying to build a name for himself so he can become a true man of the mask. Or what you outsiders call a soldier. He must be a reckless child indeed to venture into the desert alone. And I need someone to bring him back before he hurts himself. Could you please help me out? Sure. That's cute, the littlest hero. Isn't that a, It seems almost like a reference back to Drakengard. Isn't that what Seer kept talking about? The littlest hero or the little hero? Something like that. I like it.
Roll.
Okay, so yeah, so Beastbane is 16,000 gold. Way more than what I have. Let's head over to the grocer. See what that melon costs. Sorry, I got something in the corner of my eye, that's why I keep... You know, I'm not really a fan of getting around Facade, I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit tedious. And I know you can actually physically run up and down the stairs and get around, but it's like, I would get so lost, man. Okay, fine. Jeez Louises. It's a lot of moolah. Let me see if I can get back on my own here. Aha! I did it! Fuck all y'all. Alright, let's go find this boy's son. So I'm guessing he could be anywhere in the desert, or what? Let's reread the quest. Thomas headed for the desert. His parents want you to bring him back. That's all we got. All right, so it could be anywhere in the desert. I'm assuming not in the sandstorm, but it could be right near the entrance of the sandstorm, trying to get in. I'm gonna try that. Oh, what's up, buddy? Talk to me.
hey,
You the kid searching for fortune and glory? My dad sent you to take me back, didn't he? Yeah, and with good cause. This is a dangerous place. No, I'm not leaving. I just found a wolf's den. If I go right now, I could take them out and be a hero. That's not happening. What the hell? Hello, Scorpion. I can't be a man of the mask if I fear for my life. I shall slay these beasts for the sake of my homeland. Oh boy. Hey, wait! If he speaks the sorry, that's his advice. If he speaks the truth, then I fear the boy is in grave danger. Yeah, we better catch him before he reaches that den.
It is my experience that youth is simply a synonym for stupidity.
he just wants to protect his
It looks
city.
like he went this
I
way.
think it's great.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's really cool.
What? Or do the guardian of your village?
Yeah, but all I'm saying is, don't talk to me.
Is your mouth too full of sand to formulate a true response?
Book. Do you want to die?
Okay, maybe it wasn't that way. Then where? The desert isn't that big. Oh, shit. Okay, I would love to check out the wolf's den if I knew where it was. Second, let me go around this way, maybe? Probably not. No. Where is this thing? Hello, Mr. Wolf's Den. I'll take that silver ore, thank you very much. Could that be it there? But I can't get over there, man. Don't let him fight. Okay, I would love to help him if I could find out where this fucking place is. Jesus Christ. Cheese and rice, man. Just cheese and rice. Kids these days, huh? Always going off on their own. I wonder if I should be selling all the ore I'm getting, because that stuff's worth quite a bit, isn't it? Wow, I really can't jump over that rock. Alright then, whatever. My only guess is that there must be a way for me to get into that sandstorm still. Or maybe like later on in the game, and that maybe the den is more in that area. Because literally the entrance to the sandstorm is where he just fucking disappeared. I'm gonna head back to my village for now. Turn in the fragile delivery, turn in Yona's stuff that she needs. And I guess I can talk to Devil. Let's see if there's any other quests available. There's probably a whole bunch in Facade that I didn't get. I was thinking about grabbing those, but you know what? I'm actually good. Temptation is the devil's work. No wolf den? Alright, fuck, I don't know. I give up trying to look for it for now. Alright, oh wait. Yeah, let's turn this in first.
Yo,
Nice, 3,000 gold. Fuck yeah. Thank you, man. That's the way to do it. All the side quests, man. That's how you get your real gold. Alright, Yoda. Cook me some disgusting shit. Nice, defense drop. That's always good. Here you go, Yoda.
hi there.
How are you feeling? I'm okay. Sometimes it still hurts, but that fish medicine you got helps a lot. Good. Dad? Are you gonna stay here tonight? Of course, of course. Oh, this is the story progression, isn't it? Oops. Yay! Dad's gonna stay home tonight. Easy, Yona. You'll hurt something. I don't care. I'm just happy I get to see you. It's late. You should go to bed. Okay. Night, Dad. Here's my question. When am I gonna sleep? There's only one bed in the house. Unless if I just sleep on the floor. Oh. Are you going crazy, Mr. NieR? Let me read this, actually. I hear a voice. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale, and he stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon, his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him, I can't hear him, I can't. I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face, expressionless, as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait, it's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an S. Then there's an E. Is he saying Sire? I can almost see it now. The letters, they begin to fall together, one after the other. Faster and faster. Alright, sealed verse. Oh my god. It's a sealed verse. The thing I'm looking for, the key to saving my little girl. I stare at the boy with renowned ferocity, trying desperately to make out his next word. Dream. Okay. Dream. What? What the hell does that mean? The lips move faster now. I can't follow them. Damn it! I can't make it out! I want to scream. I want to tear the walls down around me, but instead, I force myself to be calm. I can do this. I can do it for Yona. Slowly, ever so slowly, I parse out the letters that make up his final words. Forest of Myth. Okay. We're going to a forest next. I mean, there is a forest-ish area that I haven't been to. I mean, technically I've been there, but I couldn't do anything. I just walked in and was like, yo, alright, bye. Yeah, that was a messed up dream. Never thought I'd be hunting sealed verses in there. Sup, Yona? Morning, Dad. Hey, what's wrong? You look all tired and you have these weird black circles under your eyes. It's nothing. I had a strange dream and I didn't sleep very well. Oh, I have weird dreams all the time. I know. Actually, I had a totally weird dream last night. Did you know? There was a boy and me, and we were playing this game together. What kind of game? It was called Guess the Word. I think he made it up because I'd never heard of it before. How did it work? Well, the boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out, so I had to guess what he was trying to say. So we had the same dream. Okay, that's interesting. It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead. What did he say? I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and forest of myth. But he said he'd be I can't talk. He said he'd be back, so I gotta study. Then I can figure out everything and win. You're gonna help me write. Oh wait, you're gonna help me study, right, Dad? Yeah. Sure. There you go. I got your melon. Finally. If there's anything else, just let me know. Well, since you offered, would you mind getting me a watermelon? A watermelon? Do I got that? Okay. I'm wondering if I can buy a watermelon here. You appear lost in thought. This frightens me. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on. I need to go ask Papa or something. Okay. I'm gonna... I want to see if the watermelon can be bought here. I don't remember. If not, then I know... I'm pretty sure I can buy the watermelon at Facade. But I don't want to keep running back and forth between here and Facade. Like, that's just annoying, man.
The black scrawls here.
What do you got? Nope. No watermelon. Maybe this is why Yona's trying to get us, have us get all this stuff, because, you know, it's not easy to get. No, not you.
Hey.
I don't know why he thought he might have the watermelon. Alright, yeah, I don't feel like going back to Facade. Let's just go talk to Popla. Well, I guess they could have gone to talk to Devil about side quests, but I don't know, man. The thing about side quests in this game is that they're so plentiful, but they feel very inconsequential. So it's a bit tedious running back and forth between places. I know I did it for like 4 straight hours in the last stream, but I don't know. I'm not feeling that up to it right now. What's up, Popula? Oh, hi, Dragony. I just got a strange letter in the mail. Oh, dearest Popula, I hope this letter finds you well. I am writing in hopes of bringing to your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream, the village. What? In Dream, the village? Is Dream the name of a village? I was hoping I might be able to get your advice, Dream, on the matter. Whoa. Recently there have been dream reports, dream evil. Alright, I'm gonna try to actually read this properly without all the dream. I'm writing in hopes of bringing your attention a certain issue of concern regarding recent events in the village. I was hoping I might be able to get your advice on the matter. Recently, there have been reports of a certain evil curse, evil words, and someone. Okay, and then just ends there. All right. That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing. Yeah, it's strange, all right? Who's it from? The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north. The Forest of Myth? They're a bright and talkative group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this. Alright, yeah, I'll definitely go check it out. You will, but don't worry about it. I got business there anyway. Oh, well, alright, thank you. Alright, boys. We're on our way to the Forest of Myth. Finally gonna see what's up with that place. Oh, actually, I wanted to check out the boss statues. Now that I've killed a couple more. It gives you their names, I think, right? Excuse me. Oh, just this lizard thing that we fought in the area. I like how they're so confused about the fact that there's trophies for these now. Perhaps the Prince of Facade gave it to Popolo. Maybe, who knows? Alright. I know for sure, at the very least, that I do want to go to the Junk Heap. Let's see if I can upgrade any of my new weapons I just got. So I'm gonna head there first before I go to the forest. It's only a little bit out of the way from the Forest of Myth anyway, so it's not even that bad. Oh, I could have sworn I saw a side quest bubble. Jesus. Alright, let's head on over. I think this is the right way, right? If it'll load. Hell yeah. Where the fuck is Mr. Boar? Get over here, you boring ass boar. Oops, is this even the right way to the Junk Cape? Looks like it. Also, it looks like there isn't that huge fucking gaggle of shades down here anymore, which is nice. I got a few chasing me though. Let's get up this ladder. Sorry, Kane, you can deal with them, right? Yeah, the only thing about this game is that I just wish it was a little bit quicker to get to places. Anytime I want to upgrade my weapon, you know, I got to go through the village and go all the way to the Junk Heap. Or if there was at least more than one place where I could do weapon upgrades, you know? Nope, can't fucking do any of them. Do I only have one iron ore? Really? Ooh, scorpion claw. Ooh. Alright, I could probably grind up the scorpion claws. And the iron ore, I would just have to search around for it. I don't know where the best place to find it would be, but... I mean... That would mean I'm just going right on back to Facade if I want to grind up those scorpion claws. Oh, man. I'll do that another time. I'm sure this story will take me back over to Facade again. Let's just head over to the Forest of Myth and see what's up. Oh, yeah! Yeah, there's no fall damage. I like it. Ordering allies. Okay. Vara. Guard break plus 4%. Yeah, I'm good on that, I think. Alright, let's actually check the ordering allies, because I don't know anything about that. Ordering allies. Oh, okay. Orders. Alright, alright. Yo, iron ore? Bro, friend. Well, I tried. Not what I meant to use. There we go. Get out of here, Mr. Shades. This is so much easier with Yoda attacking them as well. Yo, iron ore? Tree branch. I don't want a fucking tree. I don't want a tree branch. What am I gonna do with that? Poke people? Come on, there we go. That's all water, so I can't go down there. Lugs. Hey, magic cost minus 6%. Fuck yeah. Actually, let's check that out right now. Fuck yeah. Oh, hey, a rusty... Yo, I just got a rusty kitchen knife. Alright, alright. I know that's one of the things I need for my weapons, for a weapon upgrade. Did someone need goat meat for a quest? Goat hide. Okay, I wonder if goat hide's just rarer to get than goat meat. Another fucking tree badge. I'm curious if there's maybe like a drop on this little train yard here thing. No. Yo, come here. Give me a damn goat hide or something. Yeah! Hey, I got Material Hunter. Nice. I don't need your goat meat. Alright, so I'm definitely going to kill all the goats I come across. Is that not the same pickup area? I thought... Maybe they just respawn quickly? Hey, copper ore. I think that's the one I needed, or... No, it was iron, I think. Okay. Oh, I'm seeing more goats and shit. Or these... No, these are the fat ones. Y'all give me... Oh, wait, you're sheep, aren't you? You give me wool. As a rarer drop than mutton anyways. Yo, the boar is still here? Let's not aggravate Mr. Boar Boy. I would really like to collect my spoils of war here, please. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more. Oh, there's... I can get more wool over here. Oh! Jeez. Alright, I can call the boar too. That scared me. Y'all gotta stop with the mutton, man. I don't need no mutton. You tried booting my ass. You deserve this. Yeah, the wool must be really rare. Oh, fuck. Alright. What's up, Shades? It's a medicinal herbal. I'll use one then. If I wanted any more goats, I'd probably have to reload the area, I'm thinking, at this point. Yeah, there's none. Oh, no, we got the thinner ones over here. What you got for me, huh? Goat hide? No. Yeah, why not? So it would be waste not to. Boom, give me that. I got 5 wool, but I only got 1 goat hide. God damn. Yeah, I feel like this shit's definitely gonna take a while to grind up. So I'm not gonna focus too much on it right now. I could just keep reloading the area and go fucking hard on it if I wanted to, but nah, I might as well just anytime I have to come to the field for whatever reason, I might as well just, you know, strip it of all its resources while I'm here. For example, well, some shades. Y'all are shady. Was there no drops at all? Damn. What you got? You got some more for me? I mean, I'll always take a defense drop. Gold ore. All right. Not the one I necessarily needed, but I ain't complaining. Forest of Myth, hello, it is I, Mr. NieR, here to liberate you. Alright. This place is so pretty. Listen to this piano right now. Oh my god. Anecdotal weed? Fuck yeah. What is this? A magic capsule. Doubles magic damage for 50 seconds. Fuck yeah. Any other pickups like that around here? No?
Hey,
Real bright and talkative, Poplar, yeah. Alright, let's go see what this guy wants. Beware. Beware the words. The words? What do you mean? Contagious words. Those who dream. Those who dream? Well, this is different. Hold on a minute. There's a new sensation in my mind. Vice's voice rose in a quizzical way. It is not quizzical. What? What's going on here? The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes. Perhaps we should start by asking this man. What is going on here? This is different. Who are you? I'm Dragony. This is Vice. We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help. The villager stared at Dragony and Vice. If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream. How's that again? The villager explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the Forest of Myth. Whoa, I'm sorry if you guys hear that loud siren. Sounds like a fire truck or something just went literally right past my place. A mysterious death called the Death Dream. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined that the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words. But before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly. Excuse me. Now see here, he said. Are you saying that we've been absorbed into your dream? Well, yes, said the mayor. I think you have. Oh, crap, said Dragony. So that means we've caught the Death Dream? Before the mayor could confirm Dragony's suspicions, Vice exploded with rage. Ridiculous, preposterous, completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep. The mayor attempted to take Vice's complaints in stride. That's just how the Death Dream works, he said, brushing aside the book's remarks. My remarks shall not be brushed aside, fool. It would behoove you to remember that this world allows me to view all of its narration. The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Dragony had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village. Yo, Trey, welcome back, man. How you doing? Or not welcome back. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, bro? Something there must have caused you to enter my dream, said the mayor. A certain conversation, a specific word, something. Dragony and Vice racked their brains, but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations. Grimoire Vice does not engage in meaningless conversations. The mere suggestion that Vice chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride. I fucking love this. It's so weird and meta. It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gas bag of a narrator. It has demolished it utterly. Irritated, Weiss looked skyward as if searching for answers in the heavens. I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already. What is going on? The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Dragony like a contagion. Wait, said Dragony suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? It's a lot of it is a lot of dialogue windows. Well, the villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Weiss aside in the process. Well, he must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words? What was it? It was about dreaming, or something that dreams, or... what the hell was it? A sheep? Cried Weiss suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Dragony's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Talk about a visual novel, but Those who dream. That's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding at Dragony. His approval at Dragony, rather. That sounds right, he said as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Weiss immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place, instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping it off at the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out. But I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. The mayor's voice took on a note of steely determination. And I won't stop trying until it happens. Dragony nodded in agreement. Huh, wait a second. I didn't nod. Why are you... Look, if it can be of any help, said Dragony, just ask. Now, hold on. I did not just say that. This is so fucking weird. I love it. Silence! Cried Weiss. The grimoire looked from Dragony to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Weiss's face is always confident. Thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor. You told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet, you seem surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, he said. You're right. You're right! I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Weiss, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, I shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called at the departing forms of Dragony and Vice. We're all counting on you. As Dragony slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of deja vu. I saw this man once before, he thought. But where? Dragony's mood darkened as he... Is this literally just a fucking visual novel now? Like... Oh my god! Dragony's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he had been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. Was this game made on a small budget? No, I think it's just... The thing with Yoko Taro and NieR is that Yoko Taro is weird as fuck, and he likes to switch up game genres all the fucking time. He'll always like put like little bits of like random game genres like here and there. It's just something Yoko Taro really does. So I think this is one of his like just really weird fucking ideas. A perfect example of it being the last boss of Drakengard basically being a rhythm game. for example. And I'm pretty sure NieR Automata does a lot of the same stuff as well. Just be like, yo, here's like a random game genre thrown at you. Deal with it. Where was I? The mist. I read this all already. More than once, he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Vice was proven to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Dragony to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Dragony snapped. Kind of seems like one of those situations where his ideas are too big for the budget. I mean, that might be. Like, this game, I don't think this game necessarily had a big budget. I know Drakengard for sure didn't. And it was definitely seen there. You know what, Vice? He cried. Go to hell! We're stopping. I need to rest for a few minutes before I throw up. Dragony leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so goddamn big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. As if infuriated by his lack of respect, every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out with a volume that rattled his teeth. Just text in the black background is a bit rough. I mean, I guess so. Honestly, I don't mind it. The music is nice, and I like the really meta moments of the story where the characters actually talk back to the narrator. I think it's pretty funny. But yeah, if there were at least like pictures or something, like an actual visual novel, that'd be nice. I do agree. Dragony slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Vice! What the hell is going on? Dragony could see Vice's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insect screamed. The forest howled. And then, just as Dragony's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Dragony removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. I can't do it. I can't do that. Chicky. Wooma. Oh, yeah, it's a lot of sounds. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Dragony began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise. It's something else. The insects weren't just calling out. They were asking a question. 1 with it suffers. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Oh, it's a riddle. By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. This kind of thing happens a lot in dreams, right? Maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer. I don't know. What is it? The answer is a secret. The answer is a woman. How the hell should I know? Oh, wait. I get to choose. Oh. 1 with it suffers. 2 is ideal. 3 is dangerous. Sure. There are plenty of things in this world that can be difficult to handle, but only one can drive me to my wit's end. It's a woman! Vice's mouth flew open, but before he could say anything, the world suddenly shifted. I'm not gonna do it. When Dragony came to, he was once again surrounded by the sounds of insects. The cries of the insects were creating words that he'd heard somewhere before. Oh, it's the same, okay. Alright. I'm gonna say, how the fuck should I know? But before I can say anything, the world shifted. Really? Alright. I guess it's a secret. Inwardly furious that Vice had left a task to him, Dragony sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? The sound of the insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Dragony like a rippling wave, opening a new path. The forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Dragony moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Dragony after a bit. Vice spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Dragony picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. Huh, how about that? When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left came together to form words. Oh god, it's another riddle. Alright, I enter through the window, but I break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. Sunlight! Dragony grits his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right after all. This one is pretty easy. I mean, it would have to be sunlight, right? A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Vice softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look! Cried Dragony, awaking Vice from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Dragony walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Dragony, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held up a hand and began speaking. Okay, of course there's another riddle. I have 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon, Yeah, it's a human. I know this riddle. It's a very popular one. Dragony tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Vice, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said Dragony. Well, at least it's an easy one. It's a man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct! With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor! Cried Dragony. The small man slowly shook his head. I'm not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. You saw... Wait, you saw what? I'm sorry, I don't understand the thing you just said. Well, it will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the Death Dream. Now you must go to the man at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Dragony watched, a mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Dragony and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. And as soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it! You actually made it back! His left hand grasped Dragony's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Vice by the cover and swung him through the air. That's what that says. I can read. Gah! By the heavens! Stop shaking me, fool! We've not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Dragony withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the Death Dream seal, he said. At least, I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Dragony filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the three of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Wait a second! That's crazy. Why wouldn't we just lay down and go to sleep? This is one hell of a story. Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. Dragony and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten, continued Vice, it is words that control the Death Dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor. The first time I have felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. So the Death Dream in and of itself basically is a visual novel. That's so fucking weird. Yoko Taro is a strange man. Hey, Void Hunter, welcome to the stream. How you doing? You have obtained the NieR's of Automatas. Awesome. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Dragony shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. We made it. Oh, wow, said the mayor in an odd voice. We did. I'm back. He blinked once, twice, as though not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The Death Dream has started to spread through our village, and I wanted to... Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it. But I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand and collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Dragony and shrugged. You're playing NieR Automata on hard, you mean? Two things shot you. Everything. I can't talk right now. Everything two shots you. That sounds pretty brutal. Without a word, the fighter reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to. A wry smile crossed the mayor's lips. You shall relearn in short order, I am sure, said Vice. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained. When the prayer was finished, it's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Vice. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse. Ooh! Dragony and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Vice, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, Dragony mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left with them. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound weird, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. Dragony tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. Dragony gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. I wish I understood what the hell was going on here. That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all. Oh my god, we're finally out of the visual novel. Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life. This is one of the most bizarre diseases I've ever encountered. Yes, it's a disease that traps you in your dream and turns it into a visual novel. What the fuck, Yoko Taro? I know. That's why I have to help the other villagers, no matter what. Ooh, dark execution. Summon magical spikes from the ground to impale enemies. Oh, this is one of the ones I got at the beginning. Okay. Charge to increase the number of spikes. For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort. Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village. You think too much, Vice. I mean, I don't know, man. Oh, now we got side quests? Alright, what do we got? What's up, yo? This must be another person infected by the death dream. It would appear that way, yes. Ooh. I'm actually going to save first. I'm assuming once I do that, it's going to turn into another visual novel again. Alright, let's go save these villagers from their death dream. Yo! I like how this is completely optional, too. Or at least it seems like it is. Gods, please don't tell me that we have to go back in there. I'm no good at this mind game crap. I'd rather just hit something in the face and be done with it. Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission. Yeah, okay, here we go. I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison, is tucked under a stairway in the long, unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside, I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that seems without end. Light has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. time passes, and eternity slips by in the single tick of a clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Hey, anyone there? I heard an unfamiliar voice say. My savior! I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely this is the product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all the gods, help me! Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creeps open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired man and a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to the blackness, explode with pain. I am forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking hands covering my face. How have you come to this place? I am Grimoire Weiss. This is Dragony. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together. The one known as Dragony extends his massive hand and pulls me from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are as keen as ever, and they recognize the staccato sounds of heavy rain. I never thought I'd hear the rain again, I whisper. Would that this were not such a what? Would that this were not such a terrible storm, said Jesus Weiss. Look at your feet. I force my eyes open and see water pooling around my feet and lapping at my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes at each moment we delay. If we do not make good our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know that you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers, no matter the cost. The castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. Oh, okay, I actually have to select that. That's weird. Alright. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting atop a carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of gray matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away on the wind. Realization slowly dawns, and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses! I face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses! I look from it to the beds, and back again until the horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know. Insanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound, whether scream or laughter, I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me merciful blackness, and I find myself opening the door and leaving that most terrible of rooms. I squint down the dim corridors. Let's go south, why not? And proceed north. Excuse me? Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, so north. I have to go east. Oh yeah, I find myself in a great hall with only the sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table, upon which rests china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. The host of the feast is a corpse, as are all the invited guests. An army of foul, wiggling insects have made homes in their remains, and this is the movement I saw. Ugh, gross. Disgusting. And this one splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem for the damned. I'd take a moment to steady my shaking hands, then slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me, my gaze lands on the chair upon which the dead were seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs prove to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run from the seat, up the back, and down the arms. This explains the color of the carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. For if not, it is a simple task to envision the agonized screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind grasps frantically the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crimes for which this was punishment. Though in truth, I suspect that they had committed no crime at all. For there would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. Alright, Jesus. So we just got like a whole bunch of really dark stories here. I don't know, West. The water has risen to my chin and now laps greedily at my mouth and nose. "You dumb bast!" shouts Dragony. He surely desires to say more. But the rest of his insult is cut short by the rising water. Grimoire Vice, wet and tattered, floats on the water's surface. It is already too late for him. This wasn't how it was supposed to end. Huh. Okay. So I gotta like keep try to keep track of what directions I'm heading and stuff. Oh my fucking god! It's a good thing I saved. Oh, let's go try that again, I suppose. At least I can skip most of this. Alright, yeah, so I can only go north first. I should, maybe I should, like, make a map of this or something, you know? Hold on. Good thing there's actually a notebook beside me and a pen. Alright, so I've gone north, right? Just gonna do a random page in this book because it's technically not my book. So I'm just gonna draw it as like arrows. That's all I'm gonna do. So I went north once. East. North. And I don't know, let's go west. Oh, this is new. Okay, so at the end of the path, a row of heavy wooden casks lie on their sides in a dark chamber. Doubtless, they are filled with wine. My thirst roars to life. I cannot remember the last time my parched throat had relief. I scramble to the first cask and pull frantically at the cork. The theft of a few cups means nothing, I tell myself. The casks will be ruined by the flood regardless. Finally, the cork surrenders to my attack, and the thick, red liquid bursts forth from the hole. Excuse me. This is no wine. It is blood, still warm from the body. Whether animal or something else, I cannot say. The foul liquid soon mixes with the rising floodwaters, creating a warmth that laps against my thighs. By all the gods! Are the rest of these casks filled with blood as well? I lack the courage to confirm my suspicion. Disgust quickly becomes fear as I turn to flee, but my weakened legs betray me, sending me toppling over into the red ocean below. The smell of death is everywhere. It threatens to consume me. I must escape this hell! Crawling on all fours like an animal, holding back screams lest any foulness enter my mouth, I lurch forward through the red waters and out of the room to freedom. Alright, so I'm going to call that an event. I can only go back east. I'm kind of curious what happens if I go back west again. Okay, it only lets me go back and forth. Let's head north again, I guess. At the end of the path, the waters rise to my waist, exhausting me both physically and spiritually. I pray that this is the way out. Eventually, I can stand the sight of the waters no longer, and so turn my eyes upward. Imagine my surprise when I see a series of paintings hanging on the faded plaster wall. Each depicts a person in the prime of life, clad in clothing of the highest quality. The styles, however, are strange to me, leading me to believe that these people had lived long, long ago. One subject wears an outfit that particularly catches my eye. It is constructed of a thin, breezy cloth and decorated with a motif of flowers and birds, while encircling the figure's waist is a leather belt of the most perfect construction. It is a stunning costume, even by modern standards. As I gaze at the portrait, I am struck by a desire to touch it with my own hands. Yet as I extend a single finger to the painting, I am gripped by a most unpleasant feeling. Staring closely at the image, I see it bend and warp into the shape of another finger. Something behind the picture is pointing at me. Is it another prisoner? A fellow inmate trapped for eternity in this place? I cannot let it pass, so I seize the portrait with both hands and throw it into the water. The wall is hollow behind the paintings, and inside I can make out a body. Whether or not this is a prisoner, there would be no rescue. This poor soul is long dead. Scraps of clothing lie on the floor around the bones. Only a small amount of fabric has survived, but it features the same delicate designs that were depicted in the portrait. I have been admiring a row of corpses, blotted from view by the portraits of each victim at their pinnacle. Enough! Shielding my eyes, I paddle forward through the water. Alright, so I went north there, right? I think. This was also an event, so I'm gonna put a little E on my shitty map. This is what my map looks like, by the way. It's pretty fucking shitty. I don't know if you can see it because it's too bright. But I'm literally just drawing small arrows on a piece of paper and writing an E whenever I get to an event. All right, let's head back south. Oh, jeez. I think this is it. The water has risen to my chin. All right, so this will be virtually impossible without making a map or something or a guide. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of having a little bit of fun with it. Let's go do it again. Yoko Taro taking this this whole visual novel thing to the max here. All right. I just wish there was a faster skipping option. All right, north. All right, yes. Yo! Oh shit! Are you okay, baby? Cat just tried climbing and fell hard. He looks alright. You alright? Come here. Let me give you a hug. No? Alright. Yeah, south I think doesn't do anything for me, right? So let's go east. Then I have to go north. Okay, I haven't gone east yet. Here, so let's go east. The end of the path. I find myself in a great hall with only the sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table. Oh wait, I've done this one already, haven't I? Okay, this is one I haven't marked. Yeah, it's all dead people with maggots and worms and shit. It's gross. Alright, let's go north. I think this is where I went before, right? Where it kind of ended. Against all hope, we make it to the front door. Ooh! Break it down! Someone cries. So I give myself to the effort. In tandem with Dragony and Grimoire Vice, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. On the third try, it gives way, and we find ourselves sprawled in front of the castle. The storm is in retreat. The clouds above are still dark and foreboding, but to the west I can see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How can I thank you? I cry as tears join the rain on my cheeks. I would surely have died in there. Looking down, I suddenly notice that my dress is in tatters, and sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin. Your dress? Asked the voice. Then you are a woman, madam? Yes, I am. I proffer the two with a smile. I suppose that comes as something of a surprise, seeing how as I only exist in the form of words. Yes! I can see that the one known as Dragony is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description, but he hides it well. With a nod and a shrug, the three of us set forth to our awakening. But behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. After a moment, the castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life as shades. Oof. Alright, I'm going to put F there for finish, because that seems... That was interesting. I liked that, actually. I liked that I actually had to, like, kind of draw out a map and stuff. I miss when games used to make you do that. I remember back the first time I played Metroid on the NES. It doesn't have any sort of a map or anything, so in order to remember everything, I actually drew out my own personal map on paper as I was playing, and I mapped out all the items I was finding, and fuck, that was fun. Even though this was a visual novel and not the same thing, this really took me back to that. And I don't know, I had a lot of fun with this. I can imagine how a lot of people would find this tedious or just not well executed or something. But you know what? I had fun. So fuck it. You have anything to say about that? Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time. Yeah, I fucking hear you. And that's it? You're not thankful? Alright, whatever. Let's go save again before we do the next one. Just in case I end up getting a game over. I'm hoping I'll at least get something for saving the entire village from the death dream. Oh, hello. What are you? Berries! I needed you at some point, but I don't think anymore. I don't remember. Alright, I'm gonna save you from the death dream, girl. Or boy. Yeah, you're a dude. And another victim. This work is certainly trying. Let's do it up. I'm surprised, Vice. You're a book. All this word stuff should be right up your alley. Yes, quite. Well, enough chatter. Let's be off. Alright, here we go. A colony of massive sculptures was visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. Vice and Dragony had never seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take it in. Hey, Vice, we keep walking, but those things don't get any closer. I don't get it. Are they really that big? As Vice considered his answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity. Perhaps they are some manner of mirage, he said. Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. Dragony nodded and wiped the sweat from his brow, leaving a trail of sand in its place. Hold on. Oh, they're in a desert. Okay. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. The ancient road on which they walked was black and cracked with age. Here and there, thin wisps of grass pushed through the rocky surface, as if defying those who had laid this material down over their home. The heat reflecting from the road made Dragony lightheaded. Suddenly, he dropped to his knees and slammed his hand against the black surface. "God damn it!" he said. "Is this some kind of joke? Well, I'm not laughing!" The complaining had already begun. Vice tried not to let his eyes roll too much. "A joke," he said. No joke. This road leads to the city of art. Perhaps the path itself is simply some manner of grand artistic work. Oh, come on, that's bullshit and you know it. Possibly, but thinking of it this way might make it easier for you to bear. Dragony glanced at Vice's grinning face, cursed silently to himself, and resumed walking. As time passed, Dragony's feet grew more painful and his throat drier than he thought possible. He tried not to look further than the next step ahead because the bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his own senses. "We are definitely getting closer," said Vice, in an effort to cheer his companion. "Yes, this much is certain." Aw, Vice, that's kind of sweet. Encouraged, Dragony lifted his gaze. Suddenly, he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth and eyes wide open and his finger pointing in the distance. "Water!" he cried. "It's water!" "Water?" asked Vice. "Preposterous. I don't see any water." "It's right there, idiot. Can't you see it? Look, the sun is reflecting off it." "It sounds like a mirage, buddy." "Sort of say." Without waiting for a response, Dragony sprang to life and bounded toward the sight. What in the... There was no water. There was nothing but sand in every direction. Dragony closed his eyes and sighed as Vice floated up to him, chuckling softly. "I believe this is known as a mirage," he said. "Many a desert traveler has spoken of such things." Dragony shook his head, bewildered. Suddenly, he pointed off in the distance, his eyes wide once more. "Wait, there it is! I just missed it! Look, it's right there!" Dragony sprinted off again, leaving Vice with no choice but to follow. After a few minutes of running, Dragony came to a halt. "I could have sworn it was right around here." Confused, he put his hands up to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. As soon as he stopped, he noticed a blue, shimmering pool of clear water just over the next rise. A shout, he bounded off in search of it. The chase continued for nearly an hour until an exasperated Vice... Vice finally floated up to Dragony and struck him in the face with his cover. "You damn blithering idiot! Stop this at once!" "There is no water here!" Dragony's face clouded. "Then, there isn't?" "There is not, and perhaps next time you will listen to me when I tell you as much." Vice paused for a moment, then he continued speaking in a slightly kinder tone. "However, I suppose this mad chase was not altogether wasted. It seems we have arrived in the city of art." Ooh. Dragony looked up. Stretched out before him was a row of impossibly tall sculptures. Their journey was at an end. "They're huge!" cried Dragony, completely forgetting the heat and pain of the past few hours. I've never seen anything so big." Each sculpture was formed from roughly the same shape, a tall rectangle that stretched up toward the sky. But that's where the similarities ended. Most were covered in panes of glass that reflected the light in 1,000 directions, while others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Some have tall spires on their tops, while others possess triangular caps. Are these buildings? Houses? What kind of city is this? Said Dragony. Where are the people? Where are the houses? Perhaps the land is intended exclusively for artistic use. The debate continued as they made their way through the city. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels sat silently on steel rails. Ooh, that sounds like trains. Beautifully carved works with lights of red, amber, and green dangled over every street. Street lights? Okay, so they're in a modern city. This is very interesting. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, but many were composed of materials that they've never before encountered. The sheer variety of colors and styles was staggering. Unable to find a theme or purpose to the abstract works around them, Dragony and Vice eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shapes of humans. Dragony uttered a sigh of relief as he approached them. Finally, I was getting tired of modern art. The 3 statues were indistinguishable, except for a single word chiseled into their right arms. One read Alpha, one read Beta, and the final one read Gamma. Interesting. As Dragony moved to touch the nearest statue, a bird flew from the top of one of the sculptures. Alighting on the statue's soldier, it emitted a brief, beautiful song that took the form of words. Only one form is real. The others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false ones will only speak lies. With that, the bird departed. As if on cue, the 3 statues shuddered to life, acquiring color and form as they began to breathe. Hey, look at that, said Dragony. They're alive! Oh, hold on. Am I lagging? Looks like I was just dropping some frames. It might have smoothed out now. Sorry about that, guys. Yo, is anyone still here up in chat? Feel free to hop up and chat. Maybe we can talk a little bit, break up the monotony of me just reading this these visual novels a little bit. Anyways, it looks like frames have smoothed back out. So let's get back into this. Yeah, they're alive. The triplets bowed low before Dragony. Please, said Alpha. You have to get me out of this nightmare. I'm real. Stop lying, said Beta. He turned to Dragony and threw his hands in the air. Alpha's a fake. You know. Oh, wait, sorry. Alpha's a fake, you know. I'm the real one. What a lot of crap, said Gamma. Beta is fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. Their respective pleas given, the 3 statues returned to their frozen state. A silence once again enveloped the city. When you consider all of the statements, only one of them could be the real thing, said Vice. Dragony furrowed his eyebrows and considered his answer. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth, the false will only speak lies. Which one spoke first? Was it Alpha? Because he straight up said that he was in a nightmare, so I feel like he might know. We're here but busy, not automata. No worries, man. I appreciate you at least hanging out and lurking. Alpha? The real one is Alpha. The eyes of the statues shone with an eerie light. The light grew stronger and stronger until Dragony and Vice were forced to turn away. Oh, was that it? Oh, well, that was a mistake. Alright, let's do it again, I suppose. That's a lot of story to have to try to skip through. Just gonna spam the X button here. God, I wish it was a faster way. Alright, let's see what they say again. Okay, so Alpha was fake. I mean, is there any way to actually figure it out by what they're saying? Okay, one of them speaks truth. You're barely through a combined fourth of their HP. Jesus, dude. Well, good luck, man. I mean, it would have to be Gamma then, right? Like you're stronger, stronger. Oh, really? All right, let's do it again. At least I'm giving my throat a little bit of a break. After I finish this, I'm definitely gonna have to go grab a drink because holy fuck. Let's try beta, I guess. Here we go. Though Dragonier's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence, he was relieved to see Vice nodding at him. If Alpha were telling the truth, began Vice in the dry tones of a lecturer, Beta and Gamma would be fakes. But in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta is fake would be truth, even though Gamma is liar. Therefore, that theory crumbles. Now, let us presume that Gamma spoke the truth. That makes Alpha and Beta liars. In this situation, however, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, which would leave us with two statues telling the truth. Finally, let us assume that Beta is telling the truth. If so, Alpha and Gamma's lies would make sense. Therefore, Beta must be real. Okay, I'm definitely not big brain enough to figure that out. As Vice finished his explanation, Alpha and Gamma crumbled soundlessly into dust, while Beta sprang to life once more. "Congratulations, villager," said Vice in a cheerful voice. "The time has come. Wait, the time to awaken has arrived." "Thank you for saving me," cried the villager. He dropped to his knees and bowed his head as low as he could go before an uncomfortable Dragony pulled him to his feet. "Why did you have a dream like this?" asked Vice. "Have you been to this city before?" The villager slowly looked around at the bizarre objects and sculptures that dotted the landscape, then shook his head. I don't think so. I mean, it's impossible, right? There's no way I could ever have been to a place like this. But at the same time, I feel like I've seen it before." "Deja vu," muttered Dragony. "It's just like that damn mayor." The vague sense of unease that struck Dragony during the mayor's dream spread once more through his mind. Alright, thank fucking God. Yeah, that was terrible. I'm positive I've seen that place before. Have you, Vice? Interesting, okay. Stop! I get enough foreboding crap from everyone else in my life. Don't you start too. Okay, now all the villagers can wake up, right? Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct. I think I've had enough wordplay to last a lifetime, thank you very much. Yeah, I hear you. Let's go see the mayor. Alright. Where was he? Over here? I'm gonna save first, just in case. Because you never know, right? Alright, Mr. Mayor. How you doing, buddy? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Here, I have something for you. Ooh, we got faith. Holy crap, I can really have this? Of course! It's apparently a weapon of some renown, but we have little use for it. Well, we appreciate it. Thank you again for everything! Okay. What's wrong? Come on, let's talk. Oh, it's going back to this. Okay. Hello again. You know, I've been trying to figure out a way to thank you for saving me, but I think I've got it. We're gonna put up a statue of you. It'll be 10 feet high and made of pure gold. Oh, and I know you don't own a horse, but I think we'll put you on one anyway. Horses just make people look more heroic, you know? How's that? You don't want a statue? Oh, I thought you'd really enjoy it. Regardless, thanks to your tireless efforts, our village is at peace once more. And at peas. Peas? Oh, that's a little agricultural joke. Anyway, I've been thinking about other things besides bad jokes and statues. I've also decided that we need to start holding the village festival again. We used to have it every year, but the last mayor thought it was old-fashioned or something and he killed it. But since I'm the mayor, I can start it up again. That's not abusing my power or anything, is it? What's that? You want to hear about the festival? Well, the official name is the Feast of the 3 Days. We call it that because everyone sits around a huge table and eats for 3 days straight. No sleeping a lot. Jesus, what the fuck? That sounds awful. Oh, and we hold it on the foggiest days of the year, so it's hard to tell what you're eating. Some of the dishes are delicious, but some are really rare, and well, there's just some weird stuff in them. Let's leave it at that. Anyway, you'd be surprised what you can eat when you haven't slept for a couple of days. I'll make sure that a room is prepared for you, so you can be the guest of what? You can't come. You have to wash your hair? Ugh, alright, well I guess it's understandable, what with the adventuring and all. Truthfully, I think this town needs more group bonding activities like that. It'll help us get to know each other and also promote unity in times of crisis and so forth. Weiss coughed loudly. How much longer must we bear this insufferable flapping of this fool's gums? He whispered to Dragony. Let him talk. He just woke up. That probably has a lot on his mind. Weiss sighed. This must be what Popular meant by bright and talkative. Interesting. Does he say anything else? I'm kind of curious. Well then, nope, that's it. What about the other villagers? Is there only 3 villagers in this place? What else you said? Oh, it's you. Can I talk to you for a minute? Here, over here. These are my neighbors. I was just telling them about the dream I had. You know, the one you rescued me from? They don't believe me. They say I'm making the whole thing up. Who can invent something like that? I remember the darkness. I remember the screams. Listen, you have to back me up here. They think I'm crazy. They need to understand. Tell them how you pulled me out of that cell. And there was water everywhere. And how it was rising so quickly. And part of me was convinced that you had rescued me only to let me drown, you know? I don't want to drown. People talk about how it's peaceful, but I think they're lying. And tell them about the bodies. The bodies. Oh, gods. There were so many of them. There was the room with the beds and the corpses, like pieces of charcoal. I keep thinking about the fire and how hot it must have been. But then I don't want to remember it anymore, so I think about the wine. Only it wasn't wine. It was blood. And it was still warm. Sometimes I can still smell it. I'll be eating a piece of pie or something, and all I can smell is that warm blood mixing with the rising water. It's hard to eat now. Yeah, you got like maybe some PTSD. When I see a table, I think about the feast and the guests and how the carpet squished beneath my feet when I walked. I don't know, it's weird. The pictures are maybe the worst. I keep wondering if they knew where they were going to die and how they could sit still knowing that each stroke of the brush is a step closer to death. I think about stuff like that a lot now. Actually, I have a hard time thinking about anything else. I don't sleep much. Sleep is hard. I see such terrible things when I close my eyes. Anyway, I was hoping you could tell my neighbors so that... Where'd they go? I left a while ago, said Dragony quietly. Doubtless they find your dream a little bit disturbing, said Vice. Perhaps you can find something else to talk about with them, such as the weather or kittens. The villager smiled softly at Dragony, but the smile soon faded from her face. As the two of them slowly backed away, they could see tears beginning to fall from the corners of her eyes. Oh, I feel so bad for her. Oh my god. Jeez. What about you? What more do you say? Sorry, my eyes are a little itchy. Oh, hey, it's you. The guy who saved me from that crazy city. It's great to talk to you again. You're my hero, you know that? Oh, come on. Don't be shy. It's all right. The mayor even said we're even going to build you a statue and everything. I hear you've been traveling the world? Good for you. Travel is the key to happiness, you know? Getting out in the world, meeting your fellow humans face to face. It really changes the way you see things. I think change like that would be vital in the new world that's coming. How's that? Me? No, I've never traveled. Never left the village, to tell you the truth. Still, I'd like to get out someday. I think our world is dying. Seriously, think about it. You've got the black scrawl, the shades, the mysterious illnesses like the death dream. It's like something is trying to give us a warning. In fact, I'm sure this is a warning. We need to change our ways before it's too late. I'd like to help change the world, but I'm just a simple villager. Not like you guys. You're on the front lines of everything. Excuse me. Rushing in with swords and magic spells and stuff like that. Hey, I know. Maybe we can join forces and change the world together. I mean, with your experience and talent, we may, oh, sorry. Excuse me. I read that wrong. With your experience and talent and my, well, whatever I have. Anyway, I think we could really make a difference. The world needs a healer. Someone who can unite the people in common purpose. You'd probably have to be kind of tough, too. I mean, this isn't the world that appreciates calm discussion, you know? You'd also need to be smart and have the ability to look down the road and think about what's best for the future. I bet you'd be perfect. What do you say? Huh? Wait, you think I should do it? Oh no, that's not. I mean, thanks and everything, but no thanks. I'm not a public limelight kind of guy. I'd rather hang around the background and help from there. You know, like an advisor or a puppet master or whatever they're called. Actually, I think I'd be pretty good at that. Dragony and Vice left before the villager could hand them a copy of his pamphlet. 10 simple ways to save the world. Oh god. As they walked, Vice pondered openly about the man. I suppose he is what you call an armchair general. Yeah, it's all done. Alright. Just to double check that he doesn't have anything else to say. Alright. That's all the conversations here. All the visual novels. It's all done. While I definitely appreciate what Yoko Taro was trying to go for here with the weirdness, there were definitely things he could have done to make the visual novel a bit more interesting. Like, you know, pictures and stuff. Like, I understand that he was trying to make it... They were saying, oh, we only exist in words and stuff, but I don't know. And it could have been a bit more meta, too. Like, the meta stuff at the beginning was super... Like, it was funny. It was hilarious, even. A little bit more of that, I think, would have been really good. But I'm going to go grab a drink and maybe some food before my fucking throat gives out on me. So I will be right back. Hey, so we got a little bit of a problem. My multi-stream chat is supposed to be showing me both Twitch and YouTube chat at the same time, but it has not been feeding YouTube into it for some reason. I might have to quickly just restart the stream. Yeah. Hopefully that'll fix it. So I'm going to do a quick restart.